You met online, and things were going pretty well for a while. His name is Brian, and he's a single father of 3 kids. It definitely tugged on your heartstrings. He's from Dallas, but currently in Germany for business. He works as an engineer, and from everything he's told you, he makes a decent living. At first, you talked over chat and texting, eventually moving to phone conversations. You tried FaceTime, but he could never seem to get his camera to work. This one time, he asked if you could loan him $100 to help pay his electric bill. You thought it was a little strange, but you still sent it anyway.
More and more, he started mentioning to you that he wanted to get into cryptocurrency.
You didn't understand too much about it, but he was passionate and seemed pretty knowledgeable, so you trusted his judgment.
The next thing you know, he's asking you for $2,000 to start trading on some crypto website.
He's sure he can make the cash back. It's soaring through the roof right now. He wants to know if you can send him the $2,000. Should you? There's only one problem with this situation. Brian isn't real. Yes, it's true that there is a person on the other end of the phone, but they're not the Mr. Right or Miss Perfect you think they are. It's a romance scam. And if you or a loved one have ever fallen for one, don't feel bad at all. It usually starts on dating websites. You swipe right on who you think is Mr. Right, and they immediately take interest. Sometimes they live locally, but more often than not, they claim to be local, but really live in a faraway country. They get to know you, text or call you a lot, and might even have a pretty convincing story about their family or their job. Unfortunately though, none of it is true. These scammers will draft up a fake relationship with you in an attempt to win over your affections. Then, after a period of just a few days to a year, when they think they have you, that's when they swoop in and ask for money. While not everyone you meet in a dating app is out to get your money, how do you know the difference? There are several ways you can protect yourself online, and here are a few we think are important. 1. Be careful what you post online. Scammers use details you post to better understand who you are and to target you. 2. Do your research. Use a reverse image search website like 10i.com to see if their profile image is found elsewhere on the internet. Make sure that the information they're telling you matches up to the information you've found online. 3. Don't leave the dating app too quickly. Sometimes, scammers will ask you to start communicating with them outside of the app. Normally, this is fine to do after a while, but oftentimes, these criminals will ask you almost immediately after you start talking. 4. Don't send them anything online or over the phone. They might ask for personal information or photos, only to, later on, use it against you when you tell them that you won't send them the money. 5. Meet in person if you can. These scammers will make promises to meet you in person, and for one reason or another, they never make true on their promise. And above all else, do not send money to anyone you have only communicated with online or by phone.
If you follow these steps and know what to look for in the scam, then you'll be better protected.
If you think you've been scammed, give us a call. Today's helpful tip is brought to you by CNext Bank. We're here for you.